Hey guys, it's me, Julian Greystoke. Today I'm wearing my Dragon Age shirt, Grey Warden. Don't mind the sound of the sump pump in the background. It's spring in Wisconsin and that means there's water everywhere. Today I'm doing a super duper random video, and that is what would entice me to read a book. Basically, what do I look for in a book? What makes me pick one up? Why do I grab what I grab? It's super random. If you want to hear more about the tropes that I like in books, I have videos for that. Links in the doobly-doo probably if future me gets on that. But today we're just going to talk about things like if I see this on a back cover or a blurb, I'm probably going to at least give that book a chance. At least put it on my TBR. So, like I said, this is going to be super random. I didn't even write any notes down, so we're flying by the seat of our pants today, my friends. Hey guys, this is the world's fastest reminder that you can support me on Patreon and see all kinds of exclusive videos like these ones. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Also, Jane is down here and he's probably going to reframe my shot because I don't think he thinks that I've done a very good job. Don't judge me. He's judging me. So, one of the things that will probably get me interested in your book is if there are zombies in it. Yes! I am the one person still in the world that likes zombies while everyone else is over them. I am not over them. Extra points if it's zombies in an unusual situation. Give me zombies in a sinking ship. Give me zombies in space. Give me zombies in an unusual place, and I will be like, yes fam, please, gimme. To go along with that, to entice me to read a book, you can mention that the characters are fleshed out and deep. I am a character person. Characters will go a long way for me. If I like them, I will forgive just about anything else that's going wrong in your book. Just about. Not everything, not always, but just about. So if you have complex characters who are maybe a little bit flawed, who grow and learn, who have relationships with each other, I am so there. And I am not just talking about romantic relationships here. I want to see some friendships. I want to see some parent-child relationships. Like, give me all them dynamics of humans being humans. Something else that can entice me to read a book really easily is to tell me that it's a fairy tale retelling. I'm trash for fairy tale retellings. Especially if it's a fairy tale that I'm familiar with, but not necessarily. Like, I will read a fairy tale retelling even if I don't know the fairy tale. That's how trash I am. But you want to know what'll get me? Beauty and the Beast retellings. I have a problem. I have a fever and the only cure is more Beauty and the Beast retellings. I have read so many of them. Most of them bad. But I will not stop. Also, I had for a while a mild obsession with finding the perfect retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and I did find that, if future me would be so kind. Links in the doobly-doo to my review of the book, which is now my definitive retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses. So yeah, check that out. Jane is here. Speaking of Jane, another thing that can entice me to a book is animal characters. I am a big sucker for books that have animals in them. And please, 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 let the animals live through the book. Oh my gosh. Like, don't come at me with a book where you're like, oh, there's a dog in it, but then the dog dies. No. What is something else that's going to get me to read a book? I love me some dragons still, but I'm very choosy about my dragons. I do have a soft spot for dragons that can look human when they want to, so that's a way to entice me. But bring me some original dragons. Like, come at me with some dragons that nobody's done before, and I might give that book a chance. Something else that I have loved throughout my youth and still have a soft spot for is a girl who has to disguise herself as a boy, usually to become a warrior. Like, that wouldn't necessarily have to be the reason, but that's usually the reason, and I'm still here for it, even though that was a lot more of a kind of thing that I liked when I was younger. I still really do enjoy that now. Something really big that's going to entice me to read a book, and this is just my preference, don't come at me, I like female protagonists. I have just always been more drawn to female protagonists than male. It's just a fact about me. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? I'm not saying that female protagonists are better. I'm just saying that I prefer to read books with female protagonists. Prefer. Not that I exclusively, I have to qualify everything because this is fucking YouTube. I don't exclusively read books with female protagonists. I just prefer it. Okay? Okay. Especially if those female protagonists have depth, especially if they go to war, or kick ass, or are leaders in some way. Something else that will entice me to read a book is a villain who is unusual, who is different. I am kind of over those mwahaha big bads like Voldemort. Nigel is singing the song of his people. I am really into these days these big sort of unknowable threats, like in Uprooted, the forest is the thing that's trying to kill you. I like a villain who is sort of unknowable, who is sort of undefeatable. I do also like villains who have depth and who are people, but I'm also not seeing as much of like these big, ominous, growing, inhuman threats that kind of interest me. So, you know, if you have any recommendations of that, send it my way. So those are my thoughts right now. I'm sure I'll have more, but whatever. Those are my thoughts right now about what will entice me to read a book. So if you know books that fit any of those criteria, comment below and let me know. So Adam just appeared and gave me a delicious spinach and artichoke pop thing. I just eat in front of you now. It's really good. Anyway, if you liked what you saw here, there's a bunch more stuff like it on my channel. And if you wish it was higher quality, you can support me on Patreon, where all of your donations go towards getting me better equipment. Plus, there's a whole bunch of quirky and weird and different and some kind of the same content over there that is exclusively for patrons, cannot be seen anywhere else, so go check that out. And of course, I post new videos Mondays and Fridays. All the links to my social media are in the doobly-doo for ease of your clicking. And I will see you again next time, with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye. Well, hey there, it's time for this month's patrons. That's right, it's shout-out time for Lennox, Amanda, Celia, Jenny, Kim, Lisa, Lemore, Sabby Panda, Sam, and Sarah. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really, really appreciate you all.